Right, we're going to be starting today off with the actual build process for a new Shaman deck. I'm going to be using Trogg, this exciting guy got released yesterday. Whenever you overload, gain 1 attack per locked mana crystal. So that's a little bit of an early game bump for Shaman, but also can help with the mid to late game. It's finally a creature that, you know, for Shaman that can trade up very well, so you might be able to trade that guy for half a shredder. Pretty excited. I got invited to the Overwatch stress test, but I'm going to be going to Grand Prix Detroit for Magic the Gathering, and might not get a chance to play it. But if I do, I'll probably post some highlights from that as well. Alright, on to the building. So, gonna run Earthshock, just generically good. I'm gonna pass on Fork Lightning for now, just because it's pretty weak against Paladin. You know, probably only kill pair 1/1s. Tunnel Trogg, core of the deck, Lightning Bolt. Ancestral Knowledge, I'm gonna consider. I'll look back at that later, depending on how much space we have. It's not something we want to be playing on turn 2 just because we have generally good 3-drops. I will grab Rockbiter Weapons just for additional early 1-drop clear. Crackle, very strong for its mana cost. Lava Shock going to help us get our mana back so we're not just behind on every single turn of the game. Flame Tongue, too good to not include. It's just very strong with the totems that Shaman already has, so it's a way to give us value on our other cards. Elemental Destruction, it's just sort of a safety mechanic here. I think we'll generally want. I might go back and add a Healing Wave. Again, we'll have to see how the deck turns out. Lava Burst, also just very properly costed. I'm going to include 1 Hex, and passing on Mana Tide Totem for now. Bound Elemental. We definitely want Doom Hammer and an Earth Elemental. And now I'm gonna go back and find the space because we definitely want to include a Fire Elemental, if not 2. And we might want to revisit some of the other cards as well as look at possible neutrals. Actually, let's just run this as a straight class Shaman deck and see how badly we get romped on. I'm gonna cut an Earthshock for an Earth Elemental. We just, like, the deck isn't so strong in the early game like Paladin is that we can just ride that all the way to victory. We are gonna need to have some sort of late game finisher, and Doomhammer is certainly good, but we want something more than that. I think our other cut... Let's just try it with 1 Fire Elemental and see how we do. So normally I play the same deck through all 3 games without modifying it, but since we're doing this one off the cuff, we might get a little bit more creative. Okay. Just a message from the people I'm house sitting for.
Let the hunt begin for Doomhammer.
I am going to keep the Lightning Storm against Hunter. I'm not going to keep the Elemental Destruction, and I think I'm going to chuck Crackle back as well. We'd like to see a minion among these. There we go. Tunnel Trogg. Perfect. Start off with Mr. Trogg and get to see what he does. I want to Earthshock that thing in the mouth. Yeah, I think it's worth doing. I'm gonna kill it too, just so it, he doesn't have a buff target for next turn. So we'll be on totem duty, but we can pretty much handle whatever he's playing, especially if it's just a Glaive on a naked guy. Alright, let's roll healing totem. Or taunt totem. Actually, we want to taunt totem. Like you earlier. Hurrah! So we do have a lot of spell damage in this deck, which is nice. However, we don't have much card draw. I'd like to go back and get Ancestral Knowledge in here if we can. And now's where I have to make a decision. Well, I could do the responsible thing. Yeah, I'm gonna do the responsible thing. Oh, perfect. Get him. I'm gonna hold the last axe charge, since we're probably not gonna want to be playing a weapon anyway. Oh damn. This deck is very spell heavy. That is one thing to be careful of. We still have lethal on him in like 2 turns, it looks like. So I'm feeling fine just going face here. Hunters don't really run healing. And now I'll blow this in case we draw like a Doomhammer next turn. But if he lets this Wrath of Air Totem live, we got him in anyway. Yep. Your mid-range hunter does not scare me. Alright, you're gonna see my disgustingly low Shaman level and number of Shaman ranked wins shortly. Only 42. It's got some work, and I have under 100 Shaman wins. It's just not a class I play often, and I think you can understand why. The couple seasons where it was like a pretty good, pretty competitive deck, I was playing Handlock, because that was when Handlock was totally busted, and you could run the Leroy Faceless Power Overwhelming combo.
Troll versus
Which I kind of want to go back to now that now that Reno Lock is a thing. I'm gonna keep both of these and throw back Doomhammer. Totem Golem's so good. Sadly, no Trogg to make this truly disgusting. Starting the game off with a 2-3 and a 3-4 seems pretty nuts. But I'm certainly not unsatisfied with getting the Totem Golem down. I'll be interested to see if he trades here or goes face, as the Hunter do. That seems to be his cool, his choice of action. We're not going to get to do anything with the Mana Crystal, but I still think our best play is use this rather than Lightning Bolt just for pure mana wreckness. This way, if he Animal Companions hits like Misha, he can blow that fucker out of the sky. And the Tunnel Trogg! This guy gets just... oh man. Per Overload Crystal is dirty. Turn that guy into a frog. Although if he is running Piloted Shredder, he's also probably running other stuff that's just kind of nuts. But these should be able to handle that. Yeah, let's just deal with this completely. Then our mana will be unlocked and we'll have a lot more options next turn. If he has to use it for removal, I'm gonna feel great. If he goes face, I'm not feeling too bad either. Let me do some quick math here. Breath of Air Totem? I think it's worth the extra 3 damage to blow these now. Now he has a lot fewer options himself. Like he has to kill us or deal with our entire board. Quick shotting that is not a great start, especially if you unleash the hounds afterward. Yeah, he'd really like another dog here, I feel. So we have a couple top decks that just win us the game. Stormforge's sadly not one of them. I am going to put him on a two-turn clock, though. I'm feeling fine. He only has 1 card in hand. I'm pretty sure we'll live. If I'm wrong, though, boy, is that going to feel pretty bad. Yep, he got us. I can feel that. Oh, that's damn close. So I'm gonna take this super careful route and play around misdirection here. Last thing I want is to die to a misdirection when I could have just won the game. I know it was a explosive trap, but no, got there. Close game. Given that I drew a second Lightning Storm, in hindsight, results-oriented, it's definitely correct that I played the Stormforge Axe. Keeping the game long against Hunter, like, I could have taken 4 damage off the table, but he's gonna get 4 damage over the course of the extra turn I'd give him anyway. Game 3. I'd like to play something that's not a Hunter, so we can see what happens when our deck actually has to interact with somebody.
Trogg versus Gul'dan. Your soul shall be mine.
This is like a hand lock. It's good. Reno lock, not quite as good. I'm gonna dig aggressively for our Trogg. Got the Trogg. I think Zoo's a like phenomenal matchup for this deck. Early removal is just kind of too good. So the greedy play is to wait and play Unbound Element. That's incorrect. Take care of this problem now. Hopefully get some healing up. Because we are going to be toteming next turn. Haha. Spectacular. Oh, spectacular! Do we have lethal on turn 5? He doesn't do anything. Twilight Drake's dying. Step 1. Step 2, punch him in the mouthpiece. We don't have lethal, but we do have a lot of damage. So a minimum of 8, 12, 17, 18, 19. So if we roll high on the crackle, we win the game. If we roll anything but garbage on the crackle, we win the game. Alright. I guess we deal with straight handlock, okay. I didn't expect to go 3-0 with this deck, especially after the dismal results I put up yesterday. I'm actually going to play one more because those were short. This is the kind of Shaman deck I like to play, where you have some, like, mid-rangey things, like Feral Spirits, but you also have just ludicrous amounts of face burn. Like, kind of makes me want to bring back, Blood Mage Thalnos. If he doesn't play anything, I'm dropping Totem Golem. If he plays a secret, I might still drop Totem Golem. Oh, get in here! That drastically changes things. If I can play Unbound Elemental and then follow it up with a Lightning Storm, I'm gonna be rigid. I don't see a huge need to break that secret right now. Someone else can do that job. If he musters and goes for this, it's gonna be a lovely day. Redemption! Okay. That would have been a good one to check for. So we're gonna be overloaded for some time. Drawing Lava Shock would be pretty sweet here. I'm gonna save the Earth Shock. I can kind of take it slow. That's excellent that we got that. So yeah, there has to use his weapon charge or trades 2-1 for it. Or, you know, drop some ludicrous secret that deals with the issue. We're fine, I think, no matter what that secret is, though. Because if it's Avenge, we have Earthshock, and if it's Noble Sacrifice, we're losing 1-1. Some Spirit Dogs. Sure, I'll trade a Totem for his actual card. Then I'm gonna dump my hand, I think. Or at least get this guy out of True Silver range. And make his Divine Favor weaker. Like, we're gonna have enough mana to do the things we want to next turn. So I'm fine just going roasty toasty on this. This is a good challenge return for him, though. But he won't have the insane follow-up of Divine favoring us, like, under a bus. Sure. Does he get the full hat? Full hat. Okay. Break that open. Hide behind some dogs. And play totem gold. So now this guy's still out of attack range. So he will have to... Oh! Well, nice that it triggers both, but still get punked me, I guess. I like cutting competitive spirit for Sacred Trial. I think that is correct. You still might want one competitive spirit. What's this guy doing? Is he consecrating anyway? It's not a great turn for him. It's a little sad. Oh, buddy. I think I just leave him with the 9-8 and blow up that mini-mod. I guess I might as well do this in the correct order. See if we get the totem and then play it. Yeah, he can keep a 9-8. Oh, I counted wrong, I'm an idiot. Right, we didn't want a totem at all. I guess this is gotta be correct. We're not racing that. Unless we draw an Earth Elemental, which would be pretty sweet. Time will tell if we should have this totem or if we should have a 3-3. Oh god, time's telling us right now. Oh, tiny hat. Oh, it's probably a second Avenge. Let's hope it's Noble Sacrifice. I don't think our Trogg is long for this world. Okay. We're still on draw Earth Elemental or be sad train.
Infinite power, infinite power, infinite power.
We don't have many options here, however. Right, it was Avenge. Yeah, he got us. Alright.
Infinite power.
Yeah, I think this deck needs a little bit of card draw to get it through that sort of matchup. Because we have to spend so much dealing with this series challenger turn, we're left with not much afterward. And don't know if there were draws in our deck that could have helped us, especially. I think it's an actual construction issue that I'll need to work on. I mean, I guess Hex would have gone like a long way to saving our asses, and Doomhammer would really help clear out things in a card-efficient manner. But for the most part, I still think we might want to cut like a Feral Spirit or something like that. All right, this was fun. Thank you for joining me, and I'll be back on Monday. Wish me luck at the Grand Prix.